Heck yeah. Oh gosh. Here we are, Moorings Golf and Country Club. We're gonna do a little challenge today, see if we can break 60 on this golf course. It's a par 63, so it's an executive golf course. A lot of the par 4s are drivable. Starting off on number 1, of course, which is 225 yards. And it's a good hole to start birdie, of course. A lot of par 3s. Par 3s can be a little difficult. Some of them are shorter, but the greens are small. And turf's nice out here, so no excuses. Got to actually hit some good iron shots. And I feel like a 59 is definitely in the bag today. Yeah, we're walking down number 1 fairway right now. It's a pretty good shot I just hit. I tried to get 5-iron there from 227. Little helping wind. And just landed short, and then it rolled back. Still ahead of that bunker that's short of the green. So good chance to get up and down for birdie on this short par 4. All right, so we got our birdie on number 1 like we hoped. Step on over to number 2, which is a shorter par 3. It's one that, birdie's a bonus. I think it's about 145 yards or so. So I hit a pretty good shot. Might be just a little long. The wind was helping a little bit. I tried to hit an easy pitching wedge, but it was right on line. The swing felt good. So yeah, longish putt, maybe 30 feet down the hill, maybe a little right to left. Heck yeah. Now we can put her in cruise control or not. I think we just keep the pedal to the metal, 2 under through 2. How about that? I mean, shoot, 4 under gets me there. And plenty of birdie holes ahead. You just got to play the par 3s pretty good, around even. And then, try to make birdies on these par 4s. So let's keep it going. Interesting par 4 here. Again, short, it's like 220 yards. But as you can see there, it's a straightaway fairway, but through the trees there is the pin. So I can play a big high cut with like a 4-iron or a 3-iron. Give it a shot. Oh. That was good contact. I am working on stuff as I usually am, trying to get the swing a little better and better, and I really like it. It's trying not to move off the ball like I have been so much, and just trying to stay behind it, hitting the inside part of the ball. I don't know. sometimes it's feeling real, you know. But that one started at the pin and just faded off of it. It should be a relatively easy pitch. All right, so I ended up on the right side of the green over there. I got about, not more than about maybe 30 yards. So you can see all the green I have to work with. Let's get you set up here so you can get a good view of my chip in. How about that? How about that? 3 in a row to start. Can't get complacent, you know. Got plenty of golf left. Got to build as big a cushion as we can. Yeah, felt like another good swing. I really like how it's feeling. You know, I have a tendency to sway off the ball, so I'm really trying to, you know, just lead with my shoulders. You know, I'm getting to the top. Well, I won't get into the technical of it. I just really feels good. But that was 147, par 3. And the wind's kind of back into us, but it was kind of hard to tell. So I went ahead and hit a nice full pitching wedge, and it came out good. I think I flew it about 145. So we got a putt looking up straight up the hill, probably 30 feet, 25 feet. All right, we're brought back to earth with our first par. Thought I hit a good putt there, just didn't move. It's a big swale up that hill, and it looks like it moves right, but just stayed straight, I guess. So next hole, par 4, it's about 205 yards. I think it's gonna be back into the wind a little bit, a drawing wind, but you have to draw it around some trees, but the pin's front right. So trees actually may not be in play. Take a quick look so you can see. I felt like an awkward swing, trying to play a cut with a 5-iron. Just wanted to float it into that wind. It actually executed okay. Contact was a little bit off, but all in all, I think it just rolled on the fringe, right side, straight up the hill for eagle. Yeah. Drove a par 4 with a 5-iron. I mean, we won't talk about how far out it was. Yeah, so you got a nice little look at eagle here. Straight up the hill off the end of the fringe approach area. So, not sure if I'll chip or putt yet. Well, that was stupid. And fortunately, it's still a par. That grain was running hard left on the green. And for one, I shouldn't have putted that. It had to go through some sod that was sanded, and it just kept scooting right, which the putt should go left. But anyway, yeah, I didn't want to play that putt outside the hole. But it was downhill, grain left, breaking left, and obviously caught a lot of the hole and didn't go in. But it's all right, move on. This par 3, I don't know why it gets me, but it does. It's about 155 yards. It's got a green that kind of diagonals right, front right to back left, but pins right in the middle of the front right side, so it should be very accessible. Wind's helping. Might be just a pitching wedge. That swing wasn't bad. Wind's hard out of the left though. And I got wedge. I tend to go left. I went right at it, hit it really nice, but it just kind of had a slight fade, and then the wind took it a little long right, so gonna be chipping. I mean, that's the thing about this course. The greens are really small, and it's 150-yard hole, but when the greens are small, it just kind of makes you tighten up with your irons a little bit, so find yourself chipping a lot. But any green you hit, it's definitely a good look for the most part. Sandy. That was a big save right there. That's important. You know, because I gave one up on the last hole, so didn't want to get a bogey to answer that one, you know. So still 3 under, no bogeys yet. Just one foul up, but it's gonna happen playing 18 holes. Now we got par 3. This one's short, but it's kind of in between. It's playing about 115 back into the wind, so I'm gonna kind of chip a gap wedge. And things spin on this hole big time. Big front, back to front slope, so you know, really got to get something back there without much spin on it. Oh, that's got to go. Wind's eating it up. Yeah, wind grabbed that one, so I'm in front of the green, got a long putt. Definitely just want a 2-putt probably. And so, yeah, just another FYI, it's probably 95 degrees and it's 5 o'clock in the evening. You know, we're in Naples, Florida, so that's to be expected. You know, the storm's been around the edges. A little wind makes us tolerable, but we are walking 18, so I'm gonna be a soldier. All right, so we're staying afloat. On to number 8 now. See if we can get one more birdie. Number 9's not necessarily a birdie hole, so it's probably our last good chance for bird. All right, so number 8 is about 114 yards, front pin. I think the wind is kind of hurting out of the right, so I'm gonna just chip a gap wedge. Definitely a birdie hole. All right, so we got good look, maybe 8 feet for birdie here. Let's try and knock this in. A little right to left, very straightforward. All right. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting to be 4 under through 8, but maybe I should. Maybe I should have those expectations. You know what? I should. All right, so this is a very tricked out hole. It's a 300-yard par 4, but you can really only hit like 180 yards to that last bunker on the right. Now you can go over these trees, but you don't have a lot of room because you got this overhanging one. So you kind of have to hit, you know, like I want to hit probably 7-iron, maybe, yeah, 7-iron over the palms there. So that'll leave us maybe 140 yards. right, we are approaching the dog leg. There's just one tree I'm concerned I may have caught, and that's that one right there. Okay, so very bad mistake. Ended up here. So this is inbounds, but the green is through there, no shot. And I can't take free relief off a fence because it is an out of bounds, it's an out of bounds border. So only thing I can do is an unplayable, which two club links does not give me quite enough, because you can see I got nothing. And the fairway's out there. Go through these bushes, you can see I go around them, and the green is way over that way. So you can see my, so I think one thing is good, it's a dogleg right. So since the green's that way, I can take it back as far as I want, which might be my only option. Back this way, a long way. Maybe give myself 200 in or something. All right, so this is my only line. My only line. I have to play a big cut or try to get over the tree. Problem is it's into the wind. So getting over that tree means I got to get it up into that wind. And we have 180 yards. So that's actually doable. If I can carry a 6 over, let it float into that wind, or a 7 and just keep me short. But I got to take a penalty shot too, so I got to get this up and down for par. Ugh. I have to get up and down for bogey from the right side, I think. That was pretty saucy. That's actually a pretty good bogey. Pretty good bogey. Hate to finish the front with a bogey, but still 3 under. So that's good. Need to get 1 under on the back. I'm gonna take a break, get me some water, stay hydrated, because I'm gonna need it. It's still hot. Gosh, it's just now 6 o'clock, and it still feels like it's 100 out. All right, we got us a breather. Feeling better. A little energized for this back 9. I'm feeling pretty good. So let's take a look at number 10. It's a lot like number 1, just a hair longer. I think it plays more like 230. Water left, so you got to stay right. It's kind of tight up by the green, so let's take a look. Not the strike I was looking for. So I caught that heavy, so I came up about 30 yards short of the green. The hole actually played 241 to the pin, and I went with a 4-iron and tried to play a high cut. Little help from the wind, but I'm right in front of the green in the fairway, so should be a pretty simple pitch. Man, that grazed the edge of the hole. Caught it a little skinny, but I needed to get it to kind of run up the slope anyway, so it worked out. See if we can tap that in for bird. All right, we got another one. I don't know, I kind of pulled that putt, but it did fall in, which is good. All right, we got a par 3 coming up, number 11. Looks like it's playing 138, that front pin. Very inviting. Good birdie hole, I think. Well, it ended up being 129 actually to pin. So actually I just went ahead and hit gap wedge. Just wanted to hit something full. All right, yeah, we're looking pretty good. Only got about maybe 15 feet straight up the hill. Well, that was a capital stupid. Oh gosh, 15 feet away and walk away with a bogey. I had the fringe behind me as you saw, and I don't know, I try to hover my putter and usually kind of catch it on the leading edge, which usually, you know, comes up short. So I gave it a little bit extra. And anyway, gotta move on. Bad bogey, but plenty of birdie holes. Let's look at number 12. All right, 12 is an interesting par 4. So the fairway obviously straight ahead, but if you see the white flag straight in the middle of those trees, that is the green. So it's about a 205 carry over those trees. So I got to hit a high 6. But the problem is you can see there's water through that fairway, which is about pin high. So you just got to make sure stay left if you go at the pin, which I'm going to do. Oh, I just caught that a hair thin. It was right at it, got over the trees, but there are some palms that block the entry to the green right there, and I hit one of those. So I'm probably in the sand around the green, I would say, depending on how it bounced. But still a great birdie opportunity to get up and down. Well, I was mistaken. If you look through there, that's a ball on the green. So I guess my membership dues did come out of my account this month, so that's good. Got the bounce I needed. All right, we got an eagle putt here. Man, it'd be huge to make this. Let's give it a roll. The putter has been a little cray-cray today. I mean, I've made some putts. I cannot complain. I've let a few get away from me too. That one, golly. I was a little nervous over that little 3-footer coming back, but we made it drop. So we are back to 4 under with more opportunities to come. Let's take a look at number 13. All right, short par 3. It's probably playing about 140, I'd say. Back right pin. It was long left. Gonna have a little bit of work cut out for me on the chip, but I mean, greens are pretty soft, so the chipping out here is not too difficult. So we'll see what we got when we get up here. Not happy. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to do over a 3-footer. My goodness gracious. Okay. It's all good. Oh, man. Let's go, let's check out number 14. Forward. Plays 246, but there is OB immediately left, and there is, water immediately right. So, it's kind of in between. I could probably hit a 3-iron and maybe get it there, because it plays longer than the yardage. It's just, you got to draw it around this little palm right here off the tee. So just got to strike it well and avoid the trouble. Pretty good. Oh, yeah. What I really needed that one after that missed putt. So we're sitting really nice up there. It's a little long left. Got us an eagle putt. Yeah, I went with hybrid and just really struck it well. Kept it a nice tight line on it. Oh, so happy I made that. I've had a 3-footer, it feels like, on almost every hole. And I'm losing confidence versus gaining confidence. So I didn't feel very good about it, but we got it in. All right, so I left my clubs back over there on, was that 17 tee? Because I'm tired. And I'm just going to carry my few clubs I need here for 15 and 16. So let's take a look at 15. So 15 is probably the toughest par 3 out here. It's only playing 164 today, a little shorter. The tee boxes are up a little, but it's uphill, very small green, and you can't really see it. You can't see the bottom of the pin. OB left, so you got to be, you got to be right. Try to draw it in there, and just hit a good shot. That looked really good. I brought a 7 with me. I needed an 8, but it was back into the wind. I just choked down. Caught it a hair thin, but it was right at it, and it looked like it clipped the pin. So we'll see when we get up here. Might be a long. Hoping for good things. I do not see my ball. I still do not see my ball. I still do not see my ball. Am I long or am I in the hole? I don't see my pitch mark really either. Oh man, there's my pitch. Shoot. All right. Oh, I'm not happy, obviously, about that. It is such an easy chip, and I find myself just stubbing them. When I have that easy uphill chip with a lot of green to work with, I just stub it. I hit behind it. I get too steep with it. It's just terrible. Got it halfway to the hole. So, still no pars. All right, we got 3 holes left, and they're all birdie holes. So, we got a par 3. Let's take a look. All right, so we're looking at 136, the little downhill, pins in the back. And I don't have my gap wedge with me, so I'm gonna have to chip a pitching wedge. It's probably the better club anyway. All right, I'm just getting short and quick, I think. That's long and left. So I have got to chip it, preferably inside 3 feet, so I can feel a little more confident about it. But we got to make par here. You know, we're sitting at 3 under, so we got to go 1 under last 3. It's very doable, but cannot afford to make bogey. You have to birdie the last 2. So we got this. Yeah, that was a difficult chip. I was down here on the path. I had to take a drop, no green to work with. So, you know, just is what it is. I had to kind of hit a high flop and just came under it a little bit. All right, birdie. So we got to have. Luckily, we got a drivable par 4, but I have to. Let's just take a look. Okay, so this hole is about 310. And there is water, and the tees are all the way back too, so it's going to be a little more daunting. But that, you know, end of fairway, beginning of green is water, and you got to carry it 285, which I got in the bag, just haven't hit a driver yet. So I'm going for it. Wish me luck. All right, I took the safe line, so I aimed kind of right of the water, and it's where it went. It just depends. I couldn't really see it bounce. I saw the birds fly, so I should be okay. Yep, there I am on the right. So I got a pitch shot over and then down that swale to that pin. And the greens are soft, so it really shouldn't be too bad. Just really need to get this up and down. Pretty good. Still no pars. No pars on the backside. Holy cow, this is crazy. All right, so yeah, 4 birdies and 4 bogeys on the backside. 3 under. Got a great opportunity for birdie on 18. It is a drivable hole, but it is playing by 250, 260 back into the wind. So let's try and take a look at what we got in front of us. All right, it's playing 256. It is straight away. And number 10 is on the right. I mean, so it's just asking you to just draw one in there with a 3-wood. Should be money. Just a smooth 3-wood. right, I think I got a little lucky here. This tree could have been disaster. I got just enough past it here to give myself a decent look at this pin. So let's try and get this bad boy up and down. Holy smokes, that just burned the edge. Oh my gosh. It's almost over right then and there. All right. Got us about 2 feet. Let's go get it done. We did it, folks. Just can't believe it. What a finish. I'm glad I was able to do that. I really am. And hopefully it was fun to watch. It's what a great evening. Sun is set. We got a red sky over the ocean behind me. And, you know, it's just beautiful. But all in all, appreciate you all watching. Like, subscribe. Try to keep more videos coming up for you. And see you next time.